Hi, it's Brian Rose and Colin Powell from Silicon Reel. It's week 8. It's been a crazy adventure. We've met some of the coolest and most innovative people here in London's technology startup scene.
Yeah, it's been an incredible time, blowing away all my expectations, and I just can't wait to keep on doing it.
Yeah, it's crazy. It doesn't stop here in the studio. We go out to the Silicon Drinkabout, sponsored by the Three Beards. And about 2 weeks ago, we met the guys at Accenture, and they told us about the FinTech Innovation Lab. And it's this really exciting new program that's happening right now.
Yeah, and it's perfect location. One of the main themes really has been that London has a great opportunity to sort of rule the world in financial technology.
And they're accepting applications from all over the world for any idea you have in fintech. So you can apply up to September 8th. If you're selected, you have like a Dragon's Den style pitch day. And from those people, they select another group and incubate them from January to March of next year. Everything finishes in one big pitch day with VCs there, bank CTOs. It's just an amazing program.
Yeah, the access really is the thing that blows me away. If you're running a fintech startup right now, you know how hard it is to get a hold of these guys. Could take you years. And here they are mentoring you for 3 months. So you really, really should get on the ball here and take advantage of this.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be partnering with these guys. We're going to follow the process for the next 7 months and see what gets produced. And I just think it's the same mentality as Silicon Reel, paying it forward and try to break down some of those innovators' dilemmas that we talk about every week on the show.
Yeah, really, that's the key. The only way the banks are going to improve is if they can get access to the people that are innovating, and this really breaks down that wall.
Yeah. So until then, we're going to keep bringing you excellent shows every week from the movers and the shakers, the winners and the losers of the London technology startup scene. And now we're going to leave you with Jeff Lynn, who created Seedrs, another fabulous financial technology story.
Yeah. Enjoy.
Right off, because not everybody that's listening to this is familiar with the intricacies of your business model. But for people that have heard or participated in something like a Kickstarter campaign, which is, big in the States, and we've heard about crowdfunding, can you explain the subtle but very important difference of an equity-based crowdfunding platform and the pros and cons of such an arrangement?
Absolutely. So on a platform like Kickstarter, which is often called rewards-based crowdfunding or donation-based crowdfunding, the idea is that you donate money, you give money to a project, and you don't get any investment in them. You're not having any economic upside in their deal, but you're getting something in return. Now, sometimes that's a thing of no real value at all. So maybe somebody's making an indie film, and what you're just getting is a credit in the film, and it's just kind of you're doing it for goodwill. Other times there is a commercial transaction there, but what you're doing is actually buying a product. So basically, and Pebble Watch, which was one of the great Kickstarter campaigns, is a great example. They said, we want to make this new kind of watch. If you give us $100, we'll send you a watch. And basically what you've just done there is paid $100 to buy a watch. And that's fantastic. The difference with equity crowdfunding is you're actually buying shares in the business. So you are getting the full economic exposure the same way an angel or a VC would, but you're able to do so at a much smaller level. And what that means is if the business goes nowhere, your investment goes nowhere. But if the business becomes successful and they make money, you now own shares in a successful business, and you'll make money off of that. Both are awesome. Both are fantastic ways of utilizing the crowd, utilizing the web, and have unlocked new sources of capital for creative people. And I love Kickstarter, I love Indiegogo. The key difference is around what kind of business you're trying to do. And what we often say is, look, if you've got something like that Pebble watch to give to people, if you get, and usually this is something that's kind of cool, a little different, something maybe they couldn't buy in a high street shop, and is at the right price point, kind of $25, $50, $100, pounds, whatever. A platform like Kickstarter or Indiegogo can work fantastically. The problem is most businesses don't have that little sort of tangible consumer good to give away. Right. And if you don't have that, people aren't going to fund you. There's sometimes a perception in crowdfunding that the world has turned on its head and you can just post something interesting and people will throw money at you. It's not how it works. People care about what they do with their hard-earned money. And if you're asking them for £100 or £1,000 or whatever, and you're not able to give them something concrete in return, Then what you need to be able to do is give them the economics, and that is the idea of being able to give them a share in the business or multiple shares in the business, and that's what equity crowdfunding does. And in our very, very rough calculations, we would say that of the startup ecosystem out there, maybe 10% of businesses are kind of eligible for Kickstarter, in the sense that, it's about 10% are making some sort of a product where you could use Kickstarter or Indiegogo or one of the rewards platforms to do. But about the other 90% really don't have that kind of product, but they can be fantastic businesses. And if you look at great businesses through the years, Skype could never have used a Kickstarter. What would they have given? Facebook couldn't have used a Kickstarter. What would they have given? And it's that 90% of businesses, many fantastic, for which equity crowdfunding works really, really well.
Okay, a lot of people say a Kickstarter sometimes is a marketing event more than anything.
It is, and equity crowdfunding is too. On Seedrs, people come to us, entrepreneurs come to us, I think for a host of reasons. The capital is the core of it. I don't know that we've had anybody yet. We funded 31 deals in the slightly over a year since we launched, and I don't know that we've had anybody who really just didn't need the capital at all and just came to us for marketing reasons. But with the capital at the core, you then get a whole bunch of other things that entrepreneurs want. One of which is the publicity, the marketing, the sort of high-level focus that it brings. There's the validation effect. Having lots and lots of people back your business is a great indicator to others, be it customers or later stage investors, that you're on to something. And then there's also, and this is probably a difference with something like Kickstarter, there's a support network. One of the things when you're starting a business, having 100 or 200 people with a vested interest in your success, all out there helping you, willing to make connections, introduce you to people, be your beta testers, do whatever you need as you go, or be your mavens, that's got a huge bit of value too. And a lot of our entrepreneurs actually see that, particularly in the long run, as more useful even than the capital.